Hello, I'm Leo Brown. This is the What If It Is True podcast. Which one of these works are you trying to stone me for? Basically, is what Christ is asking in this gospel passage, John 10:31 through 42. And kind of continuing this theme of the Pharisees challenging him and asking, how can you do this? How can you say this? You say you're the Son of God, and that's crazy because no one can make that claim. This is blasphemy. And he basically comes down and says, look, if I was not doing my Father's will, then maybe there's a problem, right? You could have some challenge there. But look at my works and tell me, what am I doing that's contrary to what God has always taught us through Scripture? And I think that there's a there's an interesting lesson for us there. And I think when we look for virtue, of course, as we do in these podcasts, is it's got to be integrity, right? Do our lives look like? I mean, that's really what we're talking about here. Our lives looking like something that shows that what we believe is true. Is that integrity there? Is it integrated? Everything from what we say we believe to what we show we believe, is that consistent? And if it isn't, then we got some work to do, right? We got to make that consistent. But Christ is clearly saying, look, here it is. Now, I love the end of this passage where basically the followers of John the Baptist say everything that John said about you is true. We see it. So can we be seen that way as Christ followers? Or are we simply just seen as judgmental individuals who have problems with things that other people do? Or are we seen as people that always just want to restrict someone's freedoms? Or do we do the tough stuff of loving people where they are and growing them through what I like to call an intentional relational form of evangelization into getting to where they need to be, right? That's tough stuff. But that's what Christ does, loving alongside someone, especially those who are so completely off the track. And that's not easy. But when we do that, when we're willing to do that, that looks like something. It looks like integrity. To find out more about What If It Is True, visit us online at realliferadio.com, streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Also at 94.9 FM, 1380 AM in the Lexington, Kentucky area. And the companion blog at whatifitistrue.reallife.blogspot.com. I'm Leo Brown. This is the What If It Is True podcast. God bless.